Hey guys, welcome back to today's Let's Play of the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. When we last left off...
Midnight each day.
Oh, we're going to do a recap.
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home,
David is my husband.
all on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black
I
out,
don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
David hunts,
I can change my skin.
then skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did
on
phone
Valentine's Day.
and ask me for Nathan's number.
There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I?
He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set
These
fire
recaps are cool because they kind of
in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes.
highlight the
and
important
I
parts
dug
that
the
we've talked
grave.
about so
I
far.
wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in
So that was our day 2 recap. So then, okay, so now this is day 3 that we're on. So we woke up and Jaya said that we were Jaya said that we were tied up and that we were wondering if this was all a dream or not. So she's the only person we're talking to right now, but she says that we're tied up. Do we think it's a dream or it's not a dream? I think it's a dream.
That's a good doctor. Yes, it's all a big dream.
I hope so.
So let's get down to business. Do you believe that people can have kinetic powers?
Well, all of our patients seem to think they have kinetic powers. I'm not sure if they do or not. We haven't seen evidence of it yet. So I'm going to say they can't have kinetic powers. Oh,
I think you like it when I hurt you, Doctor. That's a worrying sign. People obviously have kinetic powers. That's how I'm here, testing you.
testing me.
Now, how do we treat people with kinetic powers? Do we encourage them or do we discourage them?
Well, you're going to hit me again. Don't hit me. I guess she wants us to encourage them?
Oh, Doctor.
No.
How disappointing. We've been through this already. Encouraging them to use their power just makes them worse. That's what Dr. Dekker did. Look at him now. I thought you were different. Oh, I thought we'd get on, but I'm wrong. Enjoy your sleep, Doctor.
I can't believe you smacked me. Alright, we got to try again? Is that what you're telling me to do? Wait, hold on. Okay, we can review evidence. I guess we go to the next day? Yes.
There's someone else.
All right.
In that hour.
I brought David.
Okay, this is our day 3
Removed
recap.
The chains, dressed her.
It was Iris.
We could try shifting now.
Would you like to see David, Doctor?
Sorry.
We both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind. I'm not broke. It's no coincidence that most psychokinetic patients are
Grateful if you could see your way to declaring me
insane, or at least
temporarily insane.
There was no flame. And then there was.
I'll kiss a guy,
I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
and then he just follows me
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore?
wherever I go.
We may just still pull out in front of the driver.
Okay, that was our day 3 recap. So, Act 4, Dreams.
Morning, Doctor. You're looking a bit unwell.
I dreamt that you slapped me.
Are they getting you all wound up? Well, have a look at this. I found it in Dropbox. Apparently, Dr. Dekker lent Mariana some money. Sounds dodgy, doesn't
Yeah.
it? I also got the toxicology report back from Officer Yates, and shocker, Dr. Dekker had... Sorry, you just have to read it. I should have spoiler alert tattooed on my forehead. And can we not do the grief counselling thing today? I'm all sorts of behind on work and I'm getting more stressed out watching it all pile up. If you need anything though, I'm here.
I need you to not slap me is what I need. Let's do that. Alright, so we're not seeing you today. Mariana, she's the one that I haven't trusted since day 1. I thought we weren't talking to Jaya. Maybe we're talking to her about work stuff. Elin, Claire, Bryce. Scarlet? Wait. Scarlet as in the patient that Dr. Dekker was seeing. And Glenn. 2 new patients. I kind of want to start with them. What was that? I think I should tell all the patients I can stop their problem. Perhaps I should avoid her till later. Who are you, Scarlet?
Scarlet. I haven't been in since he died. Since Dr. Dekker died.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more. Tell me about him.
He was a complicated man, as I suppose most people are.
Mm-hmm.
His external persona didn't match what he dreamed about.
What did he dream about, Scarlet, with 2
His
T's?
dreams were amazing, filled with a spectrum of colours and creatures. It was like Narnia for grown-ups.
You know an awful lot about him.
That was in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. And then what happened? How do you know what his dreams look like, Scarlet?
I'm a dream walker.
Oh,
I can visit people and help them in their dreams.
is that what you do?
You've not caught up on all his old patients yet, then?
Yeah, no. How do you dream walk?
It's something I've been able to do since I was little. I was born an identical twin, and my sister and I shared dreams. We just thought it was normal. When our younger brother started having night terrors, we helped him. I just need to know the person, a little, and know they're dreaming. Then I can sort of jump into them.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about jumping into people.
It's something I think in my mind. Firstly, I need to sleep myself.
Okay.
I'm constantly tired, so I can pretty much sleep on demand. Before I go, I think of jumping into that person. That's how it works for me. I've tried teaching others, but I don't know if anyone else can do it.
Mm-hmm. No, you're not nutty at all. Who have you taught?
I don't know. Lots of people. Whenever I get close enough to tell somebody about it, the first thing they want to do is try it out or have me visit their dreams.
Mm-hmm. And how's that work out for you?
That's kind of why I'm here. Relationships.
You mean other than when you were dating Dr. Dekker? How are your relationships, Scarlet?
It's difficult to sustain them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just talking about romantic entanglements. It's hard keeping friends, too. Like I said before, I tell them about my ability and they immediately want to try it out. The problem is, I don't normally like what I see.
Right. I can understand that. Weird, sexy dreams, gory dreams, nightmares. Why don't you like what you see?
I think people try to show off. Firstly, they're a bit shocked if I turn up in their dream.
Right.
But when they're comfortable with that, they start to put on a show. But most people can't control their dreams, so they tend to turn into nightmares pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that.
Oh look, I'm dreaming of a giant Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Oh, why is it destroying New York?
Ghostbusters reference. Cute Scarlet. Let's just jump right into it. Were you dating Dekker?
He's dead now, so I suppose it won't affect him if I admit that. So yes.
Okay,
I
so that's
was.
one thing Mariana wasn't lying about.
Not near the end, though. Not when his dreams started changing.
Are you gonna tell us how his dreams started to change?
Like I said, my ability ruins relationships.
Mm-hmm. You did mention that.
Who told you? Jaya.
Yeah, why Jaya? Why was that the first person that you jumped to?
Just thought she'd know. Thought she'd know everything about her precious Dr. Dekker.
Seems a little hostile.
Sorry. We didn't speak that much. But she was a lot like the other woman. So much control over someone who was supposed to be her superior.
Other woman. What other woman? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Are you gonna tell us? Other woman?
I really don't know.
You
any-
just said she was like that other woman. What? What? Can we say what other woman? What? Other? No. Other? This is frustrating. What? Other? Woman.
I don't have anything to say.
You do. You said she was a lot like that other woman. Alright. Why do other people's dreams affect your relationships?
When you've experienced someone's dream, if they've been a bit creepy in it or terrified me, it's hard to look someone in the eyes after that.
I could see that.
It's embarrassing. What should I do, Doctor? Should I not tell people about my ability? Keep it a secret, bottle it up?
Alright, so I would say keep it a secret. And not only would I think that that's the best answer for us to give, I think that that's Jaya, who we saw in our dreams, obviously wants us to start discouraging people rather than encouraging people, which is what I've been afraid of since day one. I feel like we're feeding into these people's abilities and their delusions, and I don't think it's helping them. I think it's really causing more harm than good. So we're gonna say keep it a secret.
I'm not sure that's healthy, but I guess I could give it a try.
Yeah, let's try that.
What if it accidentally comes out? Is there anything else I can do to stop pushing people away?
Don't walk in their dreams, I guess. Be honest.
Double honest. Interesting.
Yeah, just tell them.
I suppose I haven't really tried that.
Yeah.
I might just give that a
Yeah,
go.
do that one. Tell them. Be like, hey, I can do this, but, how did Dr. Drucker's dreams change at the end? I still want to know about that woman. You said there was another woman. Woman.
That's not something I want to talk about.
You're killing me here, Scarlet. Scarlet, you're killing me. What creatures were in his dreams?
Fluid. Soft. Intricate things.
Like cephalopods?
I
Like
can
little
draw a
Cthulhu babies?
picture if you asked. But they drew you to them. They looked a little strange, but you felt compelled to watch them.
How did they change at the end?
Chaotic, dark. Like an earthquake, everything you stood on shifted into something else. I think he was fighting with something internally. And it was winning.
Okay. What was he fighting?
I don't know. It's a turn of phrase. Inner demons? Insanity? I don't know.
Alright.
I can visit dreams, but I can't force the dreamer to interact with me.
Alright, so he had some deep-seated dark stuff going on.
Valentine's Day was awful. I had a bit of an accident with a creme brulee torch and had to spend the night waiting in A&E. I melted a nail to my finger.
Ooh.
It hurt a lot and needed stitches. It's all fine now, though.
Convenient excuse. Scarlet. Stop pushing people away. Maybe we should just refuse to dream walk them. Except they're just dreams.
It's difficult to do when you experience them like I do.
Right.
But I know what you're saying is right. A lot of the time I assume people are controlling their dreams like I can. But they're probably directed by their subconscious, and who controls that?
Right. Refuse to dream walk altogether.
If I could breathe through my ears, you wouldn't want to see it. I do say no. A lot. But I usually cave eventually.
I don't have any more questions to ask her. I still want to ask about that other woman. Should I ask? Maybe Jaya will know. Maybe we need to ask more people questions, and then we'll be able to get some more information. This is Glenn. We have not talked to Glenn yet. Who are you, Glenn?
Sorry, I'm Glenn. I didn't expect to be here. I was looking for the men's room.
Why didn't you expect to be here?
Like I said, I was in the green room. You know, that new restaurant in town. I actually need to do something.
Bye.
Done. Sorry. I was in the middle of a date and needed the restroom, and here I am.
Are you like a chronic liar or something? The restroom.
Sorry. Sorry, you're not familiar with my case.
No.
I stepped through the restroom door into your office. Sometimes when I go through a door, it opens to another place.
Oh, so you can teleport. Did Jaya see you?
No, I shouldn't imagine she did that. I didn't even pass through the waiting room. Besides, it's lunchtime, she won't be there.
Okay. You know her lunch schedule. It's a little
No,
weird.
Not really. But it's lunchtime, and you don't normally see patients now. Well, Dr. Dekker didn't normally see patients now.
I'm a different breed of therapist. I work through my lunch. Tell me about him. What'd you know about him, Glenn? Work with
Dr.
me.
Dekker was crazy. I arrived late to the party. Apparently, he was a fine, upstanding citizen before. I don't know what changed him. Of the few sessions I had with him, he'd observed me walking through doors.
That was it? What did he observe?
I'd walk through a door and I'd disappear. Then I couldn't get back. The session was £150 either way, so I paid that for a couple of times and then decided it was a bad idea.
Right, that makes sense.
As you can see, it's still happening.
Okay. What's the... He's still coming here,
doors.
yeah.
I'm still vanishing from one place to another.
Okay. What's causing your problem, Glenn?
My dad died.
Right.
He was on his deathbed and I was complaining about work, women or whatever. It was an idiom. He said, when one door closes, another opens.
Ah.
Then he died. I needed those words to be important. So here I am.
So he willed them into existence like everybody else who's willing things into reality. Tell me about Dad.
He was stoic. He had tuberculosis in his lungs. That's what killed him. Nobody knew until the end. I never got to say I loved him.
Oh. Oh, Daddy. Do you regret not saying you loved him?
Yeah, maybe. He'd split with my mum 3 years earlier. It was messy. It was bad. I didn't talk to him really at all. They called me as next of kin, said I should come in if I wanted to say goodbye. I did love him. He just broke everything.
Okay. Did you make peace with him before he died?
No.
No.
I hadn't seen him for so long. I just let it all out. I screamed, I shouted, I punched the walls.
That's not healthy, Glenn.
Do you know what he said?
What'd he say? What'd Daddy say?
Sorry. Over and over again. Like he really meant it. He did. He really meant it. And when I stopped, when I was exhausted, he smiled at me. Like he cherished me. Like he'd been waiting to say sorry. Waiting for forgiveness.
Did you give him forgiveness?
I didn't get to. didn't get to say I loved him. I didn't get to forgive him. He just said when one door closes, another opens. And he died. What does he think of me?
Your dad loved you. Of course he did.
All those years, thinking I was the bigger man. It turns out he was. There's no going back, is there, Doctor? When one door closes, it's shut forever?
No, I think he was right. No, it's not shut forever.
How? How do I go back?
Yeah, try to forgive yourself. I think that's probably the best answer because, I mean, shit happens, for lack of a better word, right? There wasn't anything else to do. It was nobody's fault.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah, forgive yourself. I make a damn good therapist.
Trying to address the symptoms and not the root of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
You might be the best replacement doctor this place has seen. I'll book a real appointment next time, and you can help me with this. Thanks, Doctor.
You got it. I'm still not agreeing with you, though? How am I not agreeing with you? Oh, hi, I'm sorry. We have no evidence to look at. I'm here talking to patients. We have a loan agreement to look at between Dr. Dekker and Mariana for £15,000 with no interest for 36 months. Which is weird, because didn't Mariana say that she had problems with money? So the loan be transferred. No interest. Also agreeing to the loan repaid in full should they die or become... Wait. Okay. So if Dr. Dekker dies, then she wouldn't owe him any more money, and he's dead. Interesting. Is there a date on this? There's no date. It just says the term is for 36 months. Interesting. Okay. Toxicology report. Dr. Dekker. Positive for ethanol and positive for benzodiazepines. Temazepam. Temazepam is the sleeping drug that he's been prescribing to all of his patients. Remember Elin? No. Who took, oh, the name of the art gallery girl, Jasmine. We met her, 1 or 2 episodes ago. Jasmine was asking for temazepam, and I think Elin said that she takes temazepam too. I'm not sure about the ethanol. But the benzodiazepines, the temazepam, is definitely something that he had in his office because he was prescribing it to his patients. Tell him to open the door back in time. That helps him deal with it. Did you love your dad? Or should we ask about mom? Mom?
Sorry.
Let's ask him that. Did you love your dad? Did you love your dad?
He was stoic.
Oh. Alright, I don't know, he's still in yellow. I wanna figure out what the question we should ask to get him into green. Alright, well let's move on then, shall we? So Mariana is the one I think we're gonna be focused on this time because we have a lot of clues about her and I wanna ask her about this loan. Do you take temazepam, friend?
What's temazepam? Why are you asking?
Yeah, she never mentioned it. It's the sleeping stuff, the sleeping drug. It was found in Dekker's blood.
I don't take sleeping pills. Never have done. When you suffer blackouts already, you don't really get offered anything like that.
That's a fair point, actually. You're right about that. Did Dekker lend you? Well, let's start with how are you today? Let's ease into the conversation.
Thirsty, doctor. And hot. Do you have any water?
I could probably get you some water. Why are you thirsty and hot?
I've been drinking a lot of water recently. I didn't go to the beach. I didn't go to the sea. I said I would, but I didn't. I've been feeling this way for a while. It's like It's getting worse because I didn't go to the sea. It's like I'm having...
Like withdrawal? How are you getting worse?
I don't feel well.
Okay.
I feel sick most of the time, dizzy, thirsty. I got a head fog like you wouldn't believe. My doctor, Dr. Rose, sent me for blood tests.
And what did they find?
Dr. Rose thinks maybe I have a vitamin deficiency. I can tell she has no idea. She smiles, but she hasn't got any answers. I think I probably need to go back to the beach.
But then you're gonna black out again.
See, doctor.
Right? That was the problem in the first place.
Calling me.
And I get that. The sea is calling you?
This sounds crazy, but I can hear the sea.
Sounds a little bit crazy.
It's like an alarm going off in my head. Do you know where the sea is? From here? It's over there. Wherever I am, I know exactly where the sea is. It's like a compass.
It's a little bit nutty. You talk about the beach a lot.
I have this recurring dream. I'm at the beach. I strip and walk into the sea. The sea feels warm and comforting. Not cold and harsh like you'd think. I swim down to the bottom of the ocean. I can breathe freely. I can breathe water. On the ocean floor ahead of me, there's a beautiful creature. A glowing being with wispy limbs. It's so warm. I'm transfixed. But my feet shift. I'm unsteady. Below me, the floor is woven in human flesh.
Yeah, that's not
Dead
cool.
bodies, but some of them still struggling for life. These are the ones touching me, gripping my feet. I scream. That's when I wake up. Do you have that dream, Doctor?
No. I don't think I have that one, Mariana. No, I don't have that dream.
It's horrific and beautiful at the same time.
Mostly horrific, I would say. That's what it seems like. Let's see. What does the alarm in your head sound like?
I hear a sound like singing, calling.
Like a siren? Are you like a
It
siren?
gets stronger when I face it, when I move towards it.
Like a fish lady?
That's how I know where the sea is.
Are you a fish woman?
But when I don't go to the sea, I feel like the sound gets louder all the time. I'm having trouble sleeping. Perhaps I need sleeping tablets after all.
Well, I'm not giving you any temazepam because, quite honestly, I don't think that should be prescribed to any of y'all. Has anyone else followed you? She was talking about being followed by people that she kissed at the
Do you
nightclubs.
forget anything from our sessions, Doctor? People follow me to the beach. I don't know who they are, and I don't know what happens to them. I don't always get followed, though, so it doesn't explain my blackouts.
Right, but that's still important. I think that's relevant. What happens to people who follow Mariana? Let's see. What happens to your followers? She
I
didn't.
said
Yeah,
I don't know
I was
what
gonna say.
happens to them. It's not always to the beach. Sometimes they follow me home.
Right. I do remember you saying that. Where is home for you? Because she says she moves around a lot.
My home is in Chantry. You know that. You rang my doorbell last night.
No, I didn't. Excuse me? Why would I come to your house?
I don't know.
No, honey.
I didn't kiss you, but you just followed
No, I did not.
like the others.
Don't do that.
I don't feel comfortable here, Doctor. I'd like to leave.
I didn't do any of that stuff. Let's back it up a little bit, because now I feel like I'm being attacked here. I didn't follow you anywhere, honey. Did Dr. Dekker lend you money?
He lent me some money to start my business.
Your business?
It was a proper agreement. I remember signing things. He thought that a distraction would do me good. I don't think he expected me to trawl the beach for treasure and sell it online.
Right, he gave you a lot of money, though. Was he an alcoholic?
I've seen Dr. Dekker drink, but not that much.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly not during our sessions.
Okay.
He had other things on his mind, I'm sure.
I'm sure he did, Mariana. What's the glowing being in your dream?
It's a dream, Doctor. Stranger things happen in dreams.
Mm-hmm. What did you need distraction from?
Dr. Dekker thought I had too much time on my hands, so a distraction would do me good.
Mm-hmm.
He lent me $15,000, all in all.
Yeah, no, I saw the agreement. I saw that you didn't have to pay him back anything. All right, so before we have some questions for her. She's in yellow right now. Take a look at the contract. I did take a look at the contract. It's for 36 months. There's 0 interest. The loan shall attract no interest, and in lieu of recurring interest, lenders agree to the payment of the arrangement fee, which is due before the lender also agrees to consider the loan repaid in full. Time becomes as long as the suspension occurs within the term agreement. So she had to pay it back within 36 months, with no interest. But still, £15,000. Within 14 days of signing the agreement. Interesting. Okay, why don't we talk to Nathan next? Nathan was the one that was having the repeat days. So why don't we talk to him and see what's up? How are you today?
I'm feeling good. I ran into one of your other patients, Mariana. She's beautiful.
No.
I think we might go on a date.
No. Oh, no. Don't date Mariana. Don't. Wait, hold on. Don't date Mariana. No, honey. She is a basket of nutty. You don't want anything to do with that. Don't date Mariana.
You're confusing me again.
That is not confusing. That is not a confusing statement. You don't want to go down that road. Have a look at the toxicology report, I guess.
Temazepam is the same sleeping pill Dr. Dekker
Oh, he had some
prescribed me.
too.
Why would he mix those with alcohol? People are such idiots. Which reminds me, that truck driver died.
Truck driver? What truck driver?
Truck driver that ran into Hannah.
Oh.
He was divorced, apparently. He killed himself. He mixed sleeping pills with alcohol too. But he died in his garage.
Oh. Recently? How did he die?
I read it in the paper. He'd been drinking. Then he took the sleeping pills. Then he went into his garage and put the hose pipe through his window.
So he suffocated himself. Got it.
Not until he put his daughter in the seat first.
Oh. How old was the daughter? Did the truck driver's daughter die as well?
It's one of those newspaper stories you read and you hope it says he leaves behind his wife and 7-year-old daughter. But his daughter was in the car. Do you know I wrote him a letter?
You wrote him a letter? About what?
Dr. Dekker told me one of the ways to get through my grief would be to write a letter to the truck driver. I tried to forgive him. I know it was my fault. But the thing that made me feel best was blaming him. I think maybe he killed himself because of me. Do you think I'm to blame, Doctor?
I don't think you're to blame. No, you're not to blame, but... Did you... Wait. I'm gonna say no, you're not to blame, but I'm wondering if maybe he might have hoped for this to help him get through his loops. Because he says he needs tragic stuff to happen in order to get through his loop day. So I'm wondering if he pushed this guy to kill himself as a tragic event in order to propel himself forward in time. I don't know. This is all getting a little bit nutty for me. No, you're not to blame.
His daughter's picture was in the paper.
Okay.
Molly.
Okay, and tell me about her. What do you know about Molly?
Ever since I saw a picture in the paper, I've started thinking I could see her. out of the corner of my eye. Like she's watching me.
Oh, that's her right there.
Crazy, right?
That's her right there. We saw her. I still need to ask you about Dekker.
What are you trying to do most? Cure his patients or find out who killed him?
Both, I guess. I want to cure his patients, of course, but I also want to find out who killed him.
It's been nice chatting with you. Don't get me wrong. But I can't help but feel you're mainly interested in finding out about the old doctor. I suppose you already know Dr. Dekker thought one of his patients was trying to kill him.
Well, he wound up dead, didn't he? Why did he think that?
He told me in one of our sessions, which was later rewound, that someone had been leaving him messages on his prescription pad. Not good messages.
What sort of messages?
He didn't tell me anything specifically. Just death threats. It was one of his many rants. I just sat there quietly, hoping he wasn't going to try and hypnotize me again. I asked him if it was a boy or a girl's handwriting. He said he knew who it was, and that they'd be in trouble. I think he was bluffing.
It's probably true. What about his drinking habits? Because he had a lot of alcohol in his system too.
Alcohol isn't something I usually notice on people until they're slurring and weaving around. Was Dr. Dekker an alcoholic? Probably. I never saw him drink, though.
Okay. All right. So we can ask him some more questions, but let's just real quick. I want to check on something with Scarlet real quick, because the person that told us about her was Mariana.
Sorry.
No, I just wanted to check it. I wanted to see if she had any interest in her. We're gonna hold off on Jaya because our notes say to talk to her last. So let's talk to Elin first. Elin, how are you today?
Hilda died last night. I was there. Well, I was there as her daughter.
Very chipper about it.
It was nice. She had a good death. She got to say what she wanted to say.
Well, that's very sweet of you. What's a good death? That's a weird way to put it.
Hilda was Hilda to the end. I was the doting daughter. Don't worry, everything's going to be okay. I love you, Mum. Then Hilda, with almost her last breath, looks me straight in the eye and says, "Don't let them take Amelia."
Who's Amelia? Wait. Who's Amelia? You're not gonna follow up on that? Amelia?
Amelia's Hilda's
Ah,
doll.
gotcha.
She used to have about 9 or 10 of them, all glassy-eyed and creepy looking, with frilly dresses and curls. All over her room they were. In the end, we had to get rid of them. They weren't very hygienic. But we let her keep one, and that was Amelia.
Oh, well, that's nice, I guess. Do you ever drink alcohol? Do you ever drink alcohol?
Dr. Dekker drank a bit.
Right.
I didn't say anything about it, but, well, it's not very professional, is it?
No, it's not.
I mean, it's not like he was drunk. Must be very stressful being a therapist.
It is. I feel very
Do you find
stressed.
it stressful, Doctor?
Oh, yes, it is stressful. Yes, it's stressful. Let's be honest.
I can tell just by looking at you. This job has really taken its toll on you.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Do you have access to sleeping pills?
Most people have taken sleeping pills at some time or another, haven't they? It's probably quite easy to get hold of them.
But you were prescribed temazepam.
Although, I have to get a doctor to sign a prescription if I need any at work. It's probably the same for Jaya.
What do you mean?
Jaya seems really nice. I don't know why she'd want to work in a place like this.
Explain. What do you mean?
I just mean, get all these weird people coming here.
Yeah.
I mean, I've met some of them out in the waiting room. I know they're just people, but a couple of them have seriously given me the creeps.
Like who? Which patient gives you the creeps? Claire. I like how we just throw her name out there. Who gives you the creeps? Claire? The one who stabbed her husband to death with a steak knife? She creeps me out too.
She's a slightly older one, isn't she? Always well dressed? Yes, her. I'm pretty good at picking up on people's energy, and hers is cold.
I could agree with you on that.
Actually, I think I sort of know her. Claire Castleford, isn't it? Apparently, she attacked her husband or something.
Okay. What if I put in the word, like, stab? Stabbed husband? See if she knows anything else about it. Stabbed husband?
Sorry.
David. Maybe she knows that name.
I don't really know anything about that.
Alright, let's stop trying to trick her. Do you know anything else about Dekker? Do you still think about him?
Dr. Dekker every time one of my patients dies.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me remember how he didn't care about his mum. He was a good therapist. He was a lousy son.
Okay. So she's in yellow now, so let me just take a look. We should ask her about each one. Oh, so we can ask her about other patients. Mariana?
I don't think I know her.
You don't know her? Nathan?
I don't know who Nathan is.
Okay, you don't know Nathan. Do you know Bryce? He's a little bit creepy, too.
Bryce? I'm not sure who that is.
Do you know Scarlett?
I don't have anything else to say about them.
Okay, so she doesn't... Wait, do we miss anybody? Hold on. Claire, Bryce, Scarlett, Glenn, Nathan. Does she know Glenn? Glenn...
Let me think. No.
No, you don't know that one either. Because it says... Maybe I should ask her about each one. I have been asking her, but she doesn't know... She doesn't know anybody else? Is there anyone that we're missing? Jasmine? I honestly don't remember the name of that. What was the name of that creepy bug lady?
Do you think I'm a good person, Doctor?
What? Why would we ask that? You are a good person? That was weird to ask. Is this gonna get us something? You are a good person?
I don't know anything.
Oh, maybe it was just, I don't know. That was weird to ask. Alright, well, she's not giving us any other clues about anybody else, so let's move forward. Let's talk to Claire. She's the one that killed her husband. How are you today?
There's no lake house today, sorry. David's not doing very well. He's caused a problem with the girl. I need to do something.
Interesting. What's the problem that he's caused with the girl? The girl is the one that was always by the lake fishing that she keeps seeing, supposedly.
The little girl, our neighbor at the lake house, she says David is weird and creepy.
Doctor! Oh, sorry, but I found some
What
of
are
the
you
referral letters we
doing?
were talking about. There is a pattern, but it's not the same for everyone. He said to get them to you ASAP, so here you go.
Get the hell out of my office! If you jump scare me one more time, Jaya, I swear to God. Hold on, Claire. We're gonna pause our session. Referral letter. These are the referral letters that were given to Dr. Dekker referring his patients to our office. Per client, Claire classified she's being charged with the murder of her husband. Her diagnosis was sound mind and had the mens rea required for the crime. Miss Hackett Brown. Interesting. Okay. That's one. 2. Chart, token, and... So these are different solicitors sending us. Got it. Client has going to be mentally unstable and like your expert opinion. We're happy to cover all your costs. Forward to receiving your report forthwith. Okay. And third one. Check evaluation. I hope that you can be able to find him insane under the guidelines set out within the McNaughton. There's no name on this. Insane under the guidelines set out within. Cat Roundback. But there's no name for this, just that it's a he. So that could be Nathan, or it could be Bryce, or it could be one of the other patients that we've met, like Glenn. Interesting. Okay. Something strange about these lizards' name. Hackett Brown, Chart Token in Law, Cat Roundback. What's strange about them? What's strange about them? Token and Law, Cat and Roundback? Wait. Wait a minute. Chart token. I don't know. I thought maybe there was like an anagram or something in there. Like maybe you could rearrange the letters and it'll spell something. I don't see it. Maybe? Chart token in law. I have no idea. Anyway, what has David been doing? Why did she try talking to Bryce? What has David been doing? That's weird.
David has been hunting and skinning again.
Okay.
But from the look of the torso, he caught a domestic cat.
Oh.
I'm being generous. It was definitely a cat. I spoke to David about it, but I have no idea if he can comprehend me or not. He just grunts at me. He doesn't even smile anymore. Not at all.
Okay. Where did the cat come from?
Yes, sorry. I left out an important detail. The girl, Anushka, she was crying because her cat had gone missing.
Oh.
And she thinks that David killed it.
Well...
Doctor...
He might have. If he does exist. Anushka. Should I ask her about Anushka? Anushka.
I spoke to her again.
Okay.
She wouldn't tell me her name, which is quite right. I am a stranger after all.
Which is smart.
So I gave her the name Anushka. She said the man that lives in the lake house is weird and creepy.
Okay. What are you worried about?
I'm worried that David's not going to stop at cats. He's killed deer, rabbits, wild birds, and now cats. I'm worried he might add little girls to his list. I can't stop him.
That's troubling. Why can't you stop him?
I can't stop him. I can't control him in any way at all. Ever since I brought him back from the dead, he has done nothing but ignore me. I'm starting to think that
That?
I need to put David out of his misery.
If he
That I
exists.
need to end his suffering. That I need to kill him
Again.
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 What shall I do, Doctor? Should I kill David?
Interesting. So let's think about it. So if David's reanimated and he's real, then he's not really him anymore. So we'd probably want him to die and to be killed. But if he's a delusion in her mind, then we want him gone anyway. So I feel like yes, kill David would be the correct answer for both situations, would it not?
I love him so much.
I think it's the right answer
But
for
you're
both.
right.
Yeah.
It's time. He's becoming a danger to people around him, not just himself.
I mean, I don't want to feed into her delusions in case she's nutty, which she seems like she might be nutty. But if he is a delusion, then we want him dead anyway. So this might help to cure her so that she's not constantly obsessed with him. Have you ever taken temazepam?
I've never used sleeping pills. I'm too afraid of what would happen to me in my sleep.
You're afraid? Afraid?
Sorry, I don't know.
Like, she doesn't sleep at the lake house, so what would she be afraid of in her sleep? Was Dekker an alcoholic?
If Dr. Dekker was an alcoholic, he hid it well. I never saw him drink. He certainly never offered me a drink. God knows I could have used one.
So wait. He didn't drink in front of you, but he drank in front of Elin? That's what she said, right? Did she not say that?
I think of Dr. Dekker every time one of my patients dies. It makes me remember how he didn't care.
Right, we're gonna ask her about that, but didn't she say
Dr. Dekker drank a bit. I didn't say anything about it.
because you never drank in front of Claire?
It's not very professional, is it?
That's weird. So that's another contradiction. Okay. Have you talked to Bryce or Iris?
I never talked to Bryce, but I did talk to Iris. She didn't want to at first. She blames me for David's death, but as we both know, that's not a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, she said she was never locked up in any basement and had never heard of any Dr. Dekker. So it's, as I first suspected, a lie. You didn't make all of that up so I'd talk to Iris again, did you?
No, I didn't make it up. No, I didn't make it up.
Then Mr. Bryce seems to have a few more issues than me. Perhaps you should ask him about that.
Or unless maybe he had another girl locked in his basement that wasn't Iris. Bryce never said the name Iris. We did. We said Iris. Should tell Bryce Iris and I is being locked in his basement. Did you remember the photo? I don't remember what photo we're talking about.
Oh yes, here.
What photo?
From a few weeks ago. As you can see, Doctor, he looks perfectly normal.
Can we see the photo? Oh, so this is her husband. So she's saying that this is her dead husband that's been resurrected. Got it. All right. So before we ask her anything else, let's talk to Bryce. Bryce is the gravedigger who has that extra midnight hour that he plays with every day. How are you today, Bryce?
I'm fine. I'm worried. My pursuer in the hour, he's definitely military. I've developed a new skill to deal with him.
Have you? I wonder what that skill is. What new skill?
Last night, I saw him draw something from his jacket. He was approaching me, grinning. I had nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I closed my eyes and imagined. Well, I imagined being back home. And when I opened them again, I'd teleported.
So now you can teleport. Are we not going to ask anything else about that? Teleport? Teleport?
I was as surprised as you are. I just imagined I was somewhere else, and there I was. Perhaps Dr. Dekker was right. Think of something, and it becomes real. If you believe in it. But I'll only do it wisely. Imagine the mistakes you might make.
Mistakes?
Don't want to become one with the igneous layer too soon.
Oh, you're saying in case, like, you were to teleport to the wrong place and wind up dead. Got it. Have you seen Jessica again? Jessica was his neighbor who he was taking naked pictures of during his midnight hour.
I saw Jessica across the street this morning.
And?
She waved, but I just crumbled. Ever since I took those photos, I haven't been able to face her. Do you think I should tell her about the photos, Doc?
No. Do not tell her about the naked photos you took of her during your imaginary midnight hour. No, don't tell her about the photos.
I didn't think I should either.
No.
She'd hate me forever. Maybe when she next waves, I'll at least wave back.
That's a good start, Bryce, honey. Start with that. You know anything about sleeping pills?
My other doctor had prescribed me sleeping pills before I came to see Dr. Dekker. I think they were called
Temazepam?
Temazepam.
Temazepam.
I never took them.
Never took temazepam. Why didn't you take your sleeping pills? Why did you not take them?
My other doctor had...
Why wouldn't he take them? Anyway, how is work? How's your work as a gravedigger?
Work is fine. If anything, I've been falling behind again. I think it's the stress of not being alone in the midnight hour anymore.
Okay, what have you been doing since then?
I stole a painting. There, I've said it. It was from the local gallery, Providence. I really like it, but I can't afford it. So I took it.
Wait. Do you know Jasmine?
Ask me something else.
Oh, Jasmine was the girl that worked there. I was wondering if maybe... what else have you stolen? What else have you taken then?
It's just that one thing. Just the painting I've stolen recently. I think my new pursuer is unraveling me. Is it okay to steal things, Doctor? If I really like...
Of course it's not. What answer you? No, it's not okay to steal things.
Thought you'd say that. I will do my best to refrain from it, but I can't promise anything.
Great. Great. Awesome. So we'll just add stealing things to the list of other problems that you have. Sure. Sure, Winona Ryder. Did you ever see Dekker drink alcohol?
I never saw Dr. Dekker touch a drop. Doesn't mean it wasn't going on behind closed doors, though, does it?
So Elin is the only one that's, I think, said so far that he was drinking. Maybe Nathan. Maybe Mariana. So people have conflicting stories. Some people are saying he was a drunk and that he drank during their sections, and then other people are saying that he didn't drink at all. Alright, we haven't talked to Jaya yet. We should probably talk to her, huh? How are you today, Jaya?
I don't want to talk about grief today. I'm getting enough grief from work.
Okay. Why is work giving you grief today?
I don't know if you know, but Professor Alderby used to be my professor.
Mm-hmm.
He teaches history and psychology, amongst other things. I know it's not technically work, but he asked if I would allow him to have the video footage of his sessions with Dr. Dekker. Dr. Dekker wanted to be removed from all of the videos, so it's jump cut up to jump cut, but I'm sure you've already noticed that.
Right, because we have watched Professor Alderby videos before. What video footage?
I didn't think you'd mind, since it wasn't your case anyway. Mostly it's the professor talking about how he viewed reality back then, in so much as he thought it was changeable. There's nothing else to do but watch while things are encoding.
Okay. I think we have that footage. Didn't she give us that footage? Alderby footage, yeah. We have footage of that. How's reality changeable?
Psychokinetics, remember? Cult of the Kinetic Mind?
Right.
Professor Alderby said it was recommended reading to help psychiatrists in their frontline battle with insanity, he likes to call it.
Okay. Can you battle with insanity?
Professor Alderby saw the relationship between psychiatrist and patient as a winnable battle. The patient must be cured by removing their psychokinetic ability, if present, either by telling them it doesn't exist or by using another psychokinetic ability to negate it. It's a long time ago, I can't remember all of it. There was a specific example.
Which was?
If someone tells you they can fly, you tell them you control air currents and that from now on they won't be allowed to use them. This would normally stimulate the brain in such a way that the patient stopped thinking they could fly.
Like that guy?
The main danger as the therapist is believing that you can control air currents.
That guy that can fly, that guy Tom. He thought he could fly and he jumped to his death, didn't he? Wait. That was his name. Tom, right?
I don't know, Doctor.
Ugh. I don't know if I'm asking the wrong questions or it's not relevant right now, but that was the name of the guy that fell to his death. It was Tom. Tom thought he could fly, and he was dead before we got to the office, but he jumped from like a cliff or something and fell onto the rocks and died because he wanted to prove the doctor wrong. So I'm wondering if that specific example is what she's referring to. Does psychokinesis really pose any danger to therapists?
The danger of pretending you have psychokinetic abilities is that you may start believing you have them and then have them. It's the paradox of the cure. Dr. Dekker loved paradoxes. His favorite was the grandfather paradox.
Which is? What is it?
If you can travel back in time and kill your grandfather, then you cannot be born. But if you cannot be born, then you cannot kill your grandfather. It's a time traveler's chicken and egg, if you will.
Gotcha. Do you take sleeping pills?
I'm on temazepam to help me sleep.
That's at least 3 people we know is on
If you mix it with
temazepam.
alcohol, it's a bit trippy. Or sometimes it can make you sleep forever, so I try not to do that.
Well, that's what Dr. Dekker did, and he's dead in the ground. Well, why do you need help sleeping?
Temazepam is a sleeping tablet. It helps you sleep. I thought I had sleep apnea at first, but it's probably stress. If you worry about not sleeping, you end up not sleeping at all.
That's true.
True story.
Yeah, true story. I've had that happen before. That's the truth. Toxicology report mentions ethanol.
Some people would say Dr. Dekker had a bit of a drinking problem. It got worse and then it got better when his confidence turned up. I think it was the stress of dealing with the new patients. I like the odd tipple.
What's an old tipple?
I've been known to drink, not as much at the moment, not as much as Dr. Dekker did. He kept at least one bottle in his desk drawer at all
So
times.
how come nobody else is mentioning
You can't
this?
imagine the amount of times I wanted to sneak in and have some.
Could someone else have spiked it?
I suppose it's possible that somebody spiked his drink. Most people probably knew he had a bottle in his desk.
Not most people.
Wouldn't have been that hard to empty out some capsules into it. Maybe the police should get fingerprints?
That might be a wise choice. Yes. Yeah, I would do that.
I'll go and suggest it. Make sure nobody touches the bottle in the meantime.
Well, it's been a while. I'm sure somebody would have tampered with it already, I would think. I was gonna ask her something. Shoot, and then I forgot. Something about his drinking. Yeah, nobody else mentioned that he drank. Elin did, and maybe one or two other people, but we had conflicting reports of people saying he didn't touch a drop of alcohol, and then people saying that he did drink. Frustrating. Could someone have spiked it? Shell Bryce Iris. Okay, so let's go back to, I guess, Scarlet. I don't think there's any, yeah, I don't have any other questions to ask her. Open a door back?
I hadn't thought of that. I've just been thinking when I open a door, it goes somewhere else in the present, not in the past. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. I'll try that. Now. I'll try that now.
Okay, is that good? Oh, he's gone. All right. Yeah, so bye. Bye, Glenn. So let's go back to talk to Mariana. So, you know, I never rang your doorbell. That wasn't me.
If you say so, it must have been your twin then.
You're manipulative. I don't believe you for a second. My twin?
I don't know if I have a twin. Do you have a twin, Doctor?
I don't have a twin. No, I don't have one.
I know you don't. It was definitely you, wearing what you're wearing now.
Why would I wear the same thing 2 days in a row? I can stop you having blackouts. No, I can't. Tell me about your referral letter.
It's a referral letter, Doctor. Don't overthink it. A girl can't be too careful with everything that's been going on.
What does that mean? Have you been dancing recently?
No. There's been no dancing. I haven't been feeling that well, Doctor.
Right. Has Nathan spoken to you?
He's the cute, sad-looking one, isn't he? He asked me out, and I said I'd let him know. Do you think I should go out with him?
No, I don't think you should go out with him. Don't go out with Nathan.
Take you for the jealous type.
I'm not feeling jealous. I'm looking out for his
feeling a bit
safety.
jealous?
I don't trust you. No, I'm not jealous.
That answer would have a lot more weight if you stopped coming around my house.
I'm not coming to your house. You are a liar and a deceiver. Oh, it's saying we can go to the next day already. We're not going to the next day. We have other stuff. You are just... I don't want you anywhere near Nathan. You stay away from Nathan, Mariana. Let's talk about Mariana, please.
I can't really explain it, but she seems like such a friendly person.
Looks can be
I think
deceiving.
the police are barking up the wrong tree.
Police?
I think I've probably said too much.
No, say
It's
more.
probably not the same girl anyway.
Oh no, it's the same girl. Same girl? Same girl as what? No. Same girl.
Read the papers, Doctor. I don't, but people at work talk about it. Missing people, dead
Her
bodies.
followers?
The police are looking for a redhead, apparently.
Really? Really? I cannot stop you reliving days. Why are these choices? Tell me about your referral.
My solicitors assured me that I wouldn't have to discuss anything about my trial with you, so I'm not going to. Concentrate on my state of mind, and let me worry about other things.
Wait. What trial? Trial? Trial for what?
I can't tell you anything about that.
You should start talking. What if we say followers?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a broken record. I'm definitely a broken something.
Okay. Hi, Mariana. Hi, I can't stop you having blackouts. Police?
Nope.
Don't you say nope. Dead followers?
I said I don't know what happens to them.
But they're turning up dead, honey. They're turning up dead. Oh. Let's talk to Elin. Why was Dr. Dekker a lousy son?
I was angry at Dr. Dekker.
Okay.
Hilda's daughter, she's in Australia, so fair enough. Maybe she really couldn't get over to see her. But Dr. Dekker's mum was dying literally on the other side of town, and he just couldn't be bothered.
Right.
I shifted
that.
for her. But in a way, I wish I hadn't. Because it let Dr. Dekker off the hook, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realise how little he cared until I told him the news.
How did he react to it? I can't stop you shifting. She doesn't want to stop shifting though, right? What happened to Hilda's doll?
I'm keeping her safe until I can pass her on to Hilda's daughter. Maybe she'll fly over for the funeral. I don't know.
Okay.
Are you okay, Doctor? You look a bit pale.
I'm fine. Did you have a referral letter? That's weird. Why would she say that? I'm fine. I'm a little bit weirded out by her now.
Doctor, I'm not sure I should be answering questions like
It's
that.
not a question. Because she said before she could tell how stressed we were. Now she's asking if we're fine. And she's the only one that said that Dr. Dekker loved to drink. She was like, he was always drinking during our sessions. So she knew that he had a bottle in his desk. And she is Little Miss Angel of Death. Did Dr. Dekker know you could shift?
Yes, I told Dr. Dekker. Most other people wouldn't have believed me. But he did. In fact, he cared far more about the shifting than he did about his mum dying.
Yeah, he didn't seem to have his priorities in order. I could see that. Why do you think he didn't care about his mom?
For a moment, I thought he might cry. Just for a split second. But he didn't. He just carried on with our session.
What is what you're paying him
I
for?
wish I knew what went on there. Jaya probably knows. She spent quite a long time with Sarah when she visited.
Let's ask her about Jaya again.
Jaya seems really nice.
Oh, no. Did you ever try shifting for Dr. Dekker?
Yes, once. I wanted to show him what I could do so he could see for himself. I took his hand, I told him to think of a loved one, and then there was nothing.
Okay.
I mean, literally nothing, just an empty void. The only thing I could feel was his hand holding mine.
What does that mean?
I'm pretty sure without that I'd have... I'm not sure I could have made it back.
What does that mean? Did you have a referral letter to see Dr. Dekker?
I referred myself because of Dr. Dekker's mother. Was I supposed to have a letter?
No, we didn't have a letter for her. That's okay. How's Terry, the other nurse?
Terry hasn't been into work for a few days. I hope there's nothing wrong with her.
Are you just pretending to care about Terry?
Terry and I are never going to be best friends, but I wouldn't wish her ill.
Really? I don't know why it gives us these options. I don't want to say that because I can't. I can stop you shifting. I can stop you from having blackouts. I can stop the loops. Like I don't have that ability yet. So why is that a choice? All right, let's talk about Claire first. Did Dr. Dekker offer any theories about David?
Dr. Dekker was very quiet in our sessions after seeing David. After a while, he started talking about David like he was a pet, asking me what I fed him, what he'd do in certain conditions.
Okay. Why were you talking about him like he was a
I
pet?
think he was fascinated with it all, and David and I had become new test subjects for him. When I said David never listens to me, he urged me to start giving David treats for pleasing me.
Yeah, that is a little bit weird.
Not in that way, but showing him how to close a door, for example. If he did it, give him a treat. It did actually work, but I had to stop myself. I felt like I was training a monkey. It just wasn't right.
Yeah, I could see that. That was probably the right move. What certain conditions was Dr. Dekker interested in?
Dr. Dekker asked me if I'd ever accidentally locked David in, which I hadn't. But curiosity got the better of me, so I locked him in the lake house. He couldn't get out. He didn't have the wherewithal to operate the lock.
Okay, so what did he do? I'm just gonna type in lock. Like, did he destroy the house?
I don't know.
Alright. Tell me about your referral.
My solicitors did refer me, but I ended up going privately as it was cheaper. I'm paying them enough already without them getting a percentage of my therapy bill.
Got it. Okay, and then we'll talk to Bryce. How do you know that your pursuer is definitely military in your midnight hour?
My pursuer. He's measured in his approach, watching, testing. When he finally came for me, I wasn't ready. I think he underestimated me, though, and that allowed me to escape. He didn't think I'd be able to just leave.
Okay.
Why do you think he's coming after me, Doctor? Oh, I think I might know.
Why would you know? What do you think it is? Why do you think he's coming after you?
I think he's death, Doctor. I think I saved that old woman from burning to death in bed, and now he's coming after me to even the score.
Oh.
Do you think it could be death?
I don't think it's death, honey. I don't think so. No.
It's just me. I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
I'm so strange.
Yeah.
Everything about me is strange already, but to have another presence in my hour, it's unhinged me.
Even more, you mean? What if I told you I could stop your curse? Tell me about your referral.
I was one of Dr. Dekker's first patients. I wasn't referred by anyone. My GP recommended I saw someone privately. I think he was just sick of listening to me complain about how little time I had during our 10-minute slot.
Okay, so the three people who were referred were Mariana, Nathan, and Claire. And I'm assuming all of them have had run-ins with the law or they're on trial or something because they're all letters from solicitors, from lawyers. But if we go back and look at our referral letters, Hackett and Brown... Wait, hold on. Chart, Token, and Baugh. No. And Cat Brownbeck. This spells Hackett Brown. If you rearrange the letters, Hackettettbrown. Yeah, this spells Hackett Brown. Cat Brownbeck, if you rearrange the letters, spells Hackett Brown, which is one of the solicitors. Cat Brownbeck, yeah. Okay. And then if we go to this one, I don't think we can spell Hackett Brown. Well, maybe. H-A-C-E-T-T. This one spells Hackett Brown, too. They're all the same letters. Really? Are they all the same firm? I knew it. I knew it was a simple substitution. Hackett and Brown, it's all the same letters. They all, if you rearrange the letters in all of them, it's all from the same place. Hackett and Brown. Interesting. So whoever's referring to these patients to us, they were the same people. They were the same group. They were the same firm. They were the same whatever you want to call it. They were all in on it. They were all part of the same conglomerate. Interesting. You said before you feel like you're unraveling?
No, I'm not becoming him. I'm not becoming Dekker.
Okay. Can you... Oh, is this a photo of David Castleford? The photo of Claire's husband?
Yes, that's David Castleford. I've no idea when it was taken. Shocking composition.
Can you demonstrate how you teleport?
These sessions cost a lot of money, Doctor. I'm not just going to leave in the middle of one. But I can see you don't believe
I
me.
don't.
Do you really want me to teleport, Doctor?
No, I don't want you to teleport. I don't believe you in the first place.
Good. I was starting to think you didn't care
No.
about me one way or the other.
I don't think you can do it in the first place, honey. Alright, let's go back to Jaya. Why did Dr. Dekker want to be removed from the videos? The videos of himself with Professor Alderby.
I have no idea. Maybe he was an undercover secret agent. Maybe he was getting more annoying as time progressed. You're not, though. You're lovely. Is this a good time to ask for a raise?
A raise?
Wow. I was kidding, but thank you, Doctor. I'll take that as a yes. And don't worry, I'll sort it all out.
Oh, really? You're going to just sort that all out? Interesting, Jaya. Did Dr. Dekker have any psychokinetic abilities?
Dr. Dekker definitely dabbled in that stuff. I'm not sure to what extent.
Okay. How well do you know Alderby?
I like Professor Alderby. He turned me onto that book I've been raving about.
The psychokinetic abilities book?
The Cult of
Yeah.
the Kinetic Mind. I should start selling them myself.
Did he say anything else about his mom?
Dr. Dekker told me he was adopted. His birth mother only turned up 5 years ago because she wanted money for her experimental cancer treatment. I'm not sure how much it cost or even if he had the money, but he didn't do it, and she became one mean mother.
Are you feeling stressed?
There's a lot of stress in here. We're dealing with people's lives. How do you relax, Doctor?
Relax listening to music, playing games, by eating, by playing sport. I like to relax by playing games.
I love video games.
My girl.
I just wish they'd make ones with stronger female protagonists.
I know.
Sorry, I'd settle for any female protagonists.
I feel you. I feel you on that. Yes, I relax with you. Maybe alcohol. What else? Should I say I relax with alcohol? Relax. Because she said she drinks too, right? Relax alcohol?
The bottle can be comforting.
Oh, that was it? What if what if we tried to push her? Relax. Ready? Relax. Sex.
That option's not always available.
Oh, she responded to me. Oh, don't give me that face, Jaya. Don't give me that, girl. You freaky. Nice by eating too? I guess it's
I
fine.
love food. It will be my downfall. Stress eating is the worst.
I could see that. Okay, do you have anything to ask anybody? I don't want to tell any of these people that I can stop them from doing stuff. Because I don't know how I can. What if I told you could stop your curse? I just want to test it out. Let's tell Claire we can stop her from reanimating people.
That's an interesting idea, Doctor. It's not really something that needs to be done, though. I have no intention of reanimating anybody anymore.
Oh, easy.
It hasn't gone very well in the past.
Okay. So then that's it. Because I don't want to... She doesn't want to stop shifting. She wants to stop having blackouts.
You said it with such a serious look on your face, I almost believed you. It would be good if you had some kind of superpower that helped me. But I don't think so.
That's interesting. Because Jaya said if we did have a psychokinetic ability, it would cancel out other people's. You cannot black out? Black. You cannot black out.
Do you forget anything from our sessions, Doctor?
No. Try one more. Psychokinesis. Psychokinetic. Kinetic. Just curious.
Why are you asking me that?
I'm not asking you anything. Because Jay has said that if we wanted to cure these people, one of the ways to do it would be if we had a power that directly opposed their power. So she's always blacking out. So I'm just gonna put in awake. Like our power would be to keep her awake.
That's not...
No, I don't know. I don't know what questions I should be asking again. Last listening to music.
I bet you like dance music. I don't know why.
I relax playing sport.
Mariana thought I played hockey. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
I don't have anything else. Hold on a second. Hockey? Do you have something to say about hockey? Do you not like hockey?
Don't know.
No, I don't know. All right, I think we're out of questions to ask these people. A lot of them aren't here to stop their abilities. Like Mariana wants to stop blacking out and Nathan wants to stop reliving his days, but everybody else has a problem that's related to their power. Like Bryce likes having the extra hour in his day. He doesn't want that gone. And Claire doesn't have a problem reanimating people. She reanimated one person, and her problem now is that she doesn't know what to do with him. So, yeah, I think we're going to have to move on to the next day. I don't have any other questions to ask that I can think of.
You said you'd help me with my problem, but he's still here.
What? Oh, I guess we're dreaming again. Now everything's all black and white and creepy. I don't know. Anyway, so that's the end of day 4. In our next episode, we'll talk to Mariana and see what's up with her. I'm still really liking this game. The only mechanic I'm still having trouble with is the specific questions you need to generate in order to make something happen. I think if I sat here for hours at a time and studied each individual person's response and looked for keywords, that'd be one thing. But I don't have that kind of time. Because I totally would. But I think we'll have to get a little bit better about asking more specific, detailed questions with keywords that will trigger their responses. That's the only thing I think we're having a problem with right now. Anyway, this has been the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker, episode 4. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like and subscribe for more like this. But I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll catch you for the next one. Peace!